don't feel comfortable answering.
Find out, Clay. I'm going to find out it all. I'm going to find out all of it. So it'd be better if you just told me.
Well, but why?
Hello?
Yo, welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio, 107.7, home of the truth. Yo, if this is your first time tuning in, I say welcome and please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I drop a hot, fresh video so that you can always be in the loop. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Shalom.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
YouTube, what's good? What's going on with it on this lovely, lovely Thursday? I believe it's Thursday, man. I appreciate y'all rolling with your boy Rebuke, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. This story right here, I found pretty tragic because I don't even understand how you could do something like this. But this story is actually courtesy of the New York Post, right? Okay. Maniac guns down his niece getting into her car on NYC Street over home ownership spat, according to sources. Shout out to Maria, Joe, and Zoe for bringing us this story. A Mount Vernon gunman was arrested Wednesday night for killing his niece on a Bronx street in a dispute over an inherited home, according to authorities and sources. Michael Foster, 58, allegedly shot Julia Anderson, 39, multiple times in the stomach as she was about to step into her black Jeep in the Wakefield section Monday night, according to the NYPD, and law enforcement sources. How could you even do that to your own niece? And that go Michael Foster right there, the murderer that murdered his own blood over an inherited house. Michael Foster, 58, was arrested for gunning down his niece, Julia Anderson, as she got into her car on the Bronx Street on Monday night. Anderson, who also lived in nearby Mount Vernon, was found sprawled on the ground outside her ride on Murdoch Avenue when police responded to a 911 call about the shooting, the sources said. She was rushed to Jacoby Medical Center where she died, cops said. Man, that is just so senseless. A dispute over an inherited home appears to have sparked the uncle's rampage, sources said. The pair lived in the same residence in Mount Vernon. That is just wow. We'll come back to that. There's the victim, We pray that the Most High give her family some kind of closure at this time, man, and give them some kind of peace. I know, there's no words and nothing you can say to them that can, ease this pain that they're going through right now. Anderson was shot multiple times in her stomach as she tried to enter her black Jeep in Wakefield. And I bet she never thought that her uncle that's the stove, that her uncle would be the one to take her life. Members of the NYPD's crime scene unit were seen raiding a Bell Avenue home in the Westchester County suburb associated with the pair late Wednesday. Cops carried out brown paper bags of evidence, taking photos and examining a gun box by the leafy home. Foster was slapped with charges for murder, manslaughter, and 10 counts of criminal possession of a weapon, cops said. The alleged killer wore bright yellow shorts, socks, and sandals and kept his head down as cops walked him from the Bronx 47th precinct to a police car Wednesday night. Foster was awaiting his arraignment in Bronx criminal court. Anderson's mother, Beverly Patterson, told Fox 5 that her daughter worked as a disability aide and was just a month away from her 40th birthday. She was very good. She kind of looks similar like me, although she's tall, like 6 foot, I think, Patterson told the outlet. I don't know. She went to work, and that was it. Never heard anything from her again. Oh my goodness, man. That is just man, it's just unfortunate. As family, we supposed to stick together. And you would be amazed how some people would trip off an inheritance. You might have resentment. You may have people that's jealous because it was left to you and not them. And you just don't know really in this case what the fine details were. But I know for a fact it wasn't worth taking her life. I know that for a fact. It was not worth taking her life over that. And that guy right there, let's see what they have to say. Let's see if we can roll that clip. I think they might try to give us an ad. I don't even have no sound. Let's see. Maybe it might be some sound coming out. It's all the way up. Think I got it on there. Let's make sure. I guess we don't have it.
That wasn't so hard. Start feeling better with Headway.
Here we go. Let's roll that.
Do you have anything to say? You're sitting on a call laughing.
His walk of shame. He's going to be locked up from that moment on for a long time. We'll see if he gets a bail. And we'll just end it. We'll just really end it on the note of this beautiful young lady that lost her life too young at the hands of her uncle. We'll end it like that. Hopefully her family get the justice that they're seeking. And in a case like this, it's gonna be hard because think about it. Any case, you're gonna want the killer to get the maximum, right? But what happens when the killer is your own family? Do you still want that killer to get the maximum? We'll find out, man, in the future, man. This is a no-win situation. All right, y'all, what do y'all think about today's episode? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check out that playlist, man. There's some righteous music on there. And always remember, cooler heads prevail. None of us have the right to take a life, but we do have every right to protect our own. With that being said, I say shalom.